The Nomination tab is where the incoming products to the facility are defined. This tutorial will start with a simple setup of 2 incoming products. So to start things off, let's add a nomination group. And we'll take off the default zeros that appear with the title name. And from there, we'll go to the outlet streams where we will choose our stream out. After that, we'll go back to the line item of the nomination group, and from there we will add a nomination setup. So from here, let's change the name of our first nomination to Heavy Nom. The site will be our heavy supplier. The product will be WCS. The transport type will be truck. The price type and product rule will leave as is as their default values. The blending order, we'll leave this as our first nomination. The min nomination will leave at 0 meters cube, and the max nomination will change to 300 cubic meters. The currency will leave in Canadian dollars, and the parameters will only be changing the density and sulfur parameters. So the density will be 935.0 kilograms per meter cube, and the sulfur content will be 2%. The stream out will be 300 meters cube. Now that we've set up our first one, let's save and create our second nomination, which we will name Condensate Nom. And so our supplier will be the condensate supplier. The product will be CRW. The product will be CRW. The transport type will again be truck. Price type and product rule, again we're leaving the same. The blending order will make this our second priority nomination. The min will be 0, and the max nomination will be 750 cubic meters. Currency is Canadian dollars, and our density will be 724.7 kilograms per cubic meter, and our sulfur content will be 0.01%. And our stream out will be 100 cubic meters. So now let's save and move on to creating the run. To create a run, we need to navigate back to the Scenario tab, hover over the experiment line, and from here we can add a run. So let's give it a unique code and name. So let's name it run, and for a name, training run number 1. Once created, we'll go up and add a new optimization run. So first we'll start with the name. So let's give it the name of first run. We didn't create a run group, but I suppose we could do that. So let's add a run setup group. Call it run group 1, and from here we can assign the run group of run group 1, which then takes our optimization run and places it within run group 1. So moving on to the configuration, the month, we'll set it to August of 2020 using the nomination plan of our nominations group. The financials, we'll use the price deck of our product cost group. Cost rules we'll cover in a future tutorial. Exchange rates, we'll use our US dollars to Canadian exchange rate within our exchange rate group. Fractional constraints, we did not configure. Site constraints, we'll use our site constraint group. The stream constraints, again, we'll use our stream constraint group. And connectivity constraints, we did not configure it either. So once the form is completed, we will save our optimization run and click the Run button. This pop-up window will show you the name of the optimization run that you're trying to execute, as well as the number of outer loop iterations that you wish to run. So for this tutorial, let's stick with the default of 10,000 iterations. And we'll click the Run button. When executing the run, the model will transition through 3 stages: scheduled, running, and completed. When the run has completed, a fully customizable interactive reporting tool will appear in a pop-up window, where you can sort through your results in graph and tabular formats.